What's up, everybody, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are playing white Lifelink Aggro today. So I was going to play white-black initially with Bloodthirsty Aerialist, but the way that the land system is right now, we just don't have good enough land base to be playing two colors with this, especially with 2 black mana on Bloodthirsty Aerialist, which is the main addition for doing this, and play Linden, the Steadfast Queen. So I decided just to go mono white with this one. We have lots of Johnny Pridemate type effects with our Johnny's Pridemate, our Johnny's Strength of the Pride, our Twin Blade Paladin, which is awesome, and Gideon's Company. So we do have a lot of 4-drops in this deck. Conclave Tribunal I'm kind of counting as a little bit cheaper, but we also have lots of just really cool things that we can do. So I'm going with Flyers because with Linden, which every white creature that we attack controls, we gain 1 life. I'd rather just have a lot of evasive flyers so we can keep our big bodies on the ground, just keep getting bigger, and then everything else kind of just being able to swing in anytime we want to. We also have Dawn of Hope, which is great with Linden, where we can just be drawing as many cards as we can. We love to have Dawn of Hope triggers out there and available to us. And so this is pretty powerful. And then Hushbringer is the other thing in this deck that I'm kind of testing out to see how it does, but its ability of creatures entering the battlefield or dying do not cause abilities to trigger. And so I didn't want to bring in our, the guy that whenever stuff enters the battlefield, you gain a life. Because of Hushbringer, and also because Hushbringer I think is really powerful as a lifelink or a flyer and stopping so many other decks. There's a lot of ETB effects out there right now, and also dying triggers out there right now. And so I think this is a really powerful effect that we definitely want into the deck. And so this is what we ended up with. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, see how this does, and wish me luck. All right, we're up against If Infinity, kind of, Mikhail. Going first. Only 1 land. We gotta mulligan that. It's not. Oh, that's even worse. I think we mulligan this as well. This we can keep. Yeah, so let's drop planes. We're dropping 2 cards here. I think Unbreakable Formation is good, but it's not necessarily great for this hand. I'm debating if I want to keep planes for like Twin Blade Paladin or not. It's our only real effect here, or we just drop a land. That is another thing, is I don't feel like we have enough lands in this deck. I want to be able to hold on to some removal, but I guess we dropped Conclave Tribunal. We're going to be slow anyway. Let's drop the land, believe in the heart of the cards, play our Healer's Hawk, pass the turn. Conclave Tribunal is kind of like a 3-mana spell right now, and so we at least have somewhat of a curve. Hopefully we find something for next turn. And a Johnny's Pridemate would be amazing. Land is also very good. All right, swing in, down to 19, pass the turn. Paradise Druid. Help Collector swinging in. Debating if I want to just get rid of that. Nope, now we play Linden. Linden is great. Gaining life, very good against a mono white aggro type of deck as well. If we find another land for this Twin Blade Paladin, we are in such good shape. All right, Castle Garenbrig, let's see. They are in green. I'm not sure, or they are in black. I'm not sure if that's just like for, okay. It's go big. All right, good to know. All right, no blocks, take our beats. Let's Conclave Tribunal. Yeah, with the Healer's Hawk. This has Vigilance, so we can swing in pretty aggressively here. Hit the Rotting Regisaur. And we can actually block the Pelt Collector, now that we know we have another Linden. Up to 19, down to 13, pass the turn. And let's see. So I did say this is an aggro deck. I guess this is somewhat mid-range just because we have so many 4-drops in it as well. But we are playing like that. It is still an aggressive feel. It's kind of like middle between aggro and mid-range, which is typically how I like to build stuff, honestly. That's one of my favorite ways to play. All right, so what you got going on here, sir? Another Rotting Regisaur. That's really bad. We can kill this Pelt Collector. This one has... We may need to. Twin Blade Paladin can get big enough to kill this Rotting Regisaur pretty quickly. It would be a lot better if we also had Linden. to bring him up to, what, a 7/7 right away with the Healer's Hawk. There's no guarantee for land, so let's go ahead and kill it. Well, that's it's a good draw. Get the Rotter. Take our beats. We can still gain lots of life, so I'm not terribly worried. Twin Blade Paladin, so it also gets double strike as long as we have 25 life or more, so I want to get up to a higher life total. Oh, Rankle. Boo. They probably just make us sacrifice as well. Discard a card. Twin Blade Paladin, I guess. We need to gain life just to stay in the game. Okay, up to 10, pass the turn. I didn't want to just chump block this Wrinkle. They find a Murderous Rider, they kill our Linden, they get to sacrifice something else for a Wrinkle, and we're just done for. Oh, they just had lethal anyway. Yep, that's bad. That's really bad. All right, up against Frank Salsa, bringing out Frank Salsa. Oh man, now I want salsa so bad. Chips and salsa is just one of my favorite things in the world, just so you guys know. All right, this is looking pretty good. We have Fairy Guide Mother. So I actually like Fairy Guide Mother to give one of our big boys flying sometimes, so that there is some benefit of having it out there. And also if we do find Linden. So we're gonna keep it. We'd like to have more lands, but Dawn of Hope on turn 2. If we don't find anything else, I may just draw to try to hit lands. We can play Fairy Guide Mother after that. Also, just giving Healer's Hawk +2/+1 isn't bad, just to gain a lot of life. And getting more damage early on. So yeah, Fairy Guide Mother I've actually been pretty impressed with so far, even just for its basic ability. That's something I never would really put into a deck naturally, just by itself, but with it on a body, it's actually pretty good. All right, Hushbringer's good. Okay, play Healer's Hawk, pass the turn. Let's see what we're up against. We could probably bring in Fabled Passage to our deck as well, just because it thins our deck a bit. But we actually kind of want more lands. Okay, Thought Erasure. I'm guessing they take Dawn of Hope. They know we only have 2 lands. That or maybe the Ajani. Ajani is the strongest card. Hushbringer if they have ETB effects. I'm thinking... I'm hoping that we're going to be aggressive enough here. All right, yeah, it takes the Dawn of Hope, which I think is the best thing to take. That's definitely our best play. Let's just go for Hushbringer. Swing on in there. Down to 17. Booyah. All right. Grixis Midrange. All right. Oh, man. I really don't want to overcommit to board. This is another thing. This is a great time to not overcommit to board. So let's go ahead and just pump up our Hushbringer. Swing on in there for 4. Down to 13 past the turn. I'm just worried about a Cry of the Canarium here, and I do not want to be playing 2 Healer's Hawks into that. If we already get value out of Fairy Guide Mother, like I can play this out on the next turn. Twin Blade Paladin already has double strike at the moment. Wrinkle comes down. Make us discard stuff. Actually doesn't swing. Interesting. All right, let's play Fairy Guide Mother. They don't even know that we have these Healer's Hawks. Now we can just block the Wrinkle. Kind of surprised he didn't go in just to make us discard. They also have to discard. Going wide can be good. We do have Unbreakable Formation in the deck, which is amazing if we go wide here. So let's just pass the turn. They can probably block, like, even if we do block with everything, they can probably get some good value out of it. All right, there we go. Maybe it's just Twin Blade Paladin. Let's go for a Johnny. I think first, actually. Create a cat.
Place that they can call home. Our true strength.
And I think we just passed the turn. No attacks. All right, do they have like Murderous Rider here? The Devil. Okay.
I have lost too much.
I'm really surprised they weren't swinging with Rankle there. They might have been holding on to that for like Twin Blade Paladin. There's a hand full of removal. All right, we triple block Rankle here for sure if he swings in. Ooh, another Ajani. Oh man, what do we do? We need to hold up blockers here. Playing double Healer's Hawk wouldn't be bad. I might just go for gaining life here.
I seek a path to peace.
Or another cat token. Let's gain life.
Friendship.
I want to go for the ultimate. And we will trade off the Rankle. Do we? No attacks, pass the turn. They could have Flame Sweep in this deck. It doesn't kill their own stuff. That's actually really good. A Grixis Flame Sweep deck. Not too shabby at all. Alright, play Pridemate. Now I think we do play the Healer's Hawks as well. We can just ultimate. I'm just debating if I want to gain even more life. I think that we stay conservative. Gain life.
Friendship is the best cure.
Now he's swinging with Pridemate. They can't just trade off. I guess they can still trade off by just double blocking, though. Although I think I'd rather almost get rid of Thief of Sanity. Let's put on a bit of pressure. Tyrant Scorn, okay. That's fine. Let's play one Healer's Hawk. Pass the turn. I want to hold on to at least some chance in case they do have a board wipe of sorts. Okay, pays for it. Nico Bolas gets rid of our Ajani. Okay.
Bolas will resonate throughout the multiverse. I fought my heart for your cause.
God's willing. Interesting. All right, this is what we do. Twin Blade Paladin. All attack face except for one at Nico Bolas. Here, let's actually offer them two at Nico Bolas. That means they can block both. We actually want to get damage in at their face. If we send 3 there, then they just ignore that and block our other stuff. And so I'm actually wanting them to focus all on the 2 going at Nico Bolas. Alright, trades off with Rankle. Kills the Hushbringer. Alright. That is the better play for them. But what we're going for here is... they do get the Thief of Sanity. What I'm wanting here is Twin Blade Paladin to go in with God's Willing on this next turn. We weren't able to hold up mana to keep it alive, but... Oh no! Brings down a wrinkle. They can attack him with Deep Sanity now. Yes, God's Willing off the top. Oh my goodness. With black. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. And swing in. Whoo! Thank you, deck. That was the luckiest draw I've ever seen. And I will take it. That's why we have 2 of them in there, right? Oh goodness. All right. Raking up the silver. Sweet. Ejack Sparrow. Ejack Sparrow. All right. Yeah, keep it. Gideon, the blackest of blades, is pretty solid. Play the plains, pass the turn. Once upon a time. Righto, righto. That's a good turn 1 play. Go the Pride Mate, pass the turn. Robber of the Rich. We will absolutely block this Robber of the Rich here. I think... Do we go for Gideon Blackblade? We don't have a way of actually gaining life if we play the Gideon. So let's go for another Johnny's Pride Mate. Pass the turn. This gives us a chance at Conclave Tribunal next turn. Dawn of Hope. But yeah, we're going to go for probably just Gideon Blackblade. Giving him lifelink, swinging in. Start growing the Pride. Domri. Are they just going to make him fight right here?
I'm a crazy beast. Where do you see my mates? When I'm finished.
We get rid of the Pelt Collector. I'm okay with that. I think Gideon is the best play here.
The gods bless us in our righteous cause. Share in my light.
We know that they have Robber of the Rich, which is annoying. I need to start playing Robber of the Rich. The issue with this set right now is there are so many really good mythic rares, or mythic cards, and the mythic cards are just, it's hard to get wild cards for that. Like, no matter how much you're willing to spend, it's just a lot. All right, let's see if he's going to be swinging in at Gideon. All right, yeah, swings at Gideon.
That was a good hit. Not again.
Ah, man, I really want the Conclave Tribunal. All right, play Linden, pass the turn. Let's see if they go ahead and fight this. Slowing down the game is actually not bad for us. This is like a Gruul Aggro mid-range. Really actually great deck. This looks really fun. I need to build this.
Oh, I wish you could see your face while I'm beating you.
Pelt Collector, Bone Crusher Giant. They have another Pelt Collector, we'd be in all sorts of trouble. I'm debating if we just take our beats with this Gruul Spellbreaker. Doesn't play the Bone Crusher Giant. Interesting. Ah, okay. Yeah, we may just be done for. Dunskies. All right, I want to hold on to the Conclave Tribunal, so we're going to play Twin Blade Paladin, swing in with Linden at Domri, see if we can trade off with the Gruul Spellbreaker. They do trade. Okay. We get a big guy. Pelt Collector grows. We get mostly we just want to get rid of their board a little bit. They're a little too insane here. Skargan Hellkite can come down and kill our Twin Blade Paladin. That is annoying. That's probably their best play. Actually, they don't have land. They have to use Domri to do it, which then we can Conclave Tribunal and then swing in. Pelt Collector grows though. It can also grow Pelt Collector by Bone Crusher and Hellkite on the next turn,
They can only
which we
punish
may
you.
Conclave Tribunal the Domri. All right, Hellkite does come down with haste. It's a tough choice. All right, if we find land, we can Hushbringer and Conclave Tribunal. Dude, I keep getting so many notifications. I forgot to turn my volume down. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Now it's on vibrate. All right, he did go hasty there. Interesting. So now if we Conclave Tribunal the Pelt Collector, we can kill Domri as well. Hushbringer might just die to the Skargan Hellkite though. But it is a blocker for us. All right, Pelt Collector, kill Domri. That's a 2-for-1, but we then have to deal with the Skargan Hellkite, which can kill our Hushbringer right away. And they get to create another thing that can block our Paladin if not. I still think we just have to hope for something better off the top and we go for this.
Oh, looks like you're all mouth and no hands.
All right, plays Bone Crusher Giant. They don't kill the Hushbringer. That's actually very good for us. Especially with Dawn of Hope to be able to draw a card here. Ooh, and Linden. Ooh, Linden as well. All right, Dawn of Hope. Linden. Twin Blade Paladin becomes massive. Do we actually swing in with it though? We gain 3 life this way, which they only deal 4. Are we going to be able to block the Bone Crusher Giant is the question. I think we can still do it. Mostly I'm wanting to grow this Paladin to where he's really difficult to deal with. Yeah, they let it through down to 11. We may even just be willing to trade off with the Linden here. Now that Twin Blade Paladin is at 7. Ghost Chamber Guardian. That's annoying. I think we do just kill the Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, gets to kill Hushbringer with Skargan Hellkite. Looks like that's what they're going to do here. That or they get to adapt. We gain 3 life on the next turn. 4 with Linden. Just passes the turn. Very interesting. The Dawn of Hope is nice. Twin Blade becomes a 4, an 8/8. We swing with Hushbringer as well. We get to draw 2 cards. Or we just swing Hushbringer, which can die to Skargan Hellkite anyway right now. So we actually want to offer the trade for the Skargan Hellkite. Let's just swing the Hushbringer. Drawing 2 cards here is what's important. We get to gain some life for the Twin Blade Paladin. I just realized that the Healer's Hawk can also die to the Skargan Hellkite. Land, not what we're looking for. Okay, they block and adapt. Yep, Scroll gets another 4/4. Maybe we should have been a little bit more aggressive there. It's hard to say, though. The Fairy Guide Mother actually really good with this Paladin for next turn. So past the turn, we hope they swing in with Skargan Hellkite. Okay, Gross Trainer Guardian. With the Fairy Guide Mother, it might just win us the game here. Okay, please swing in. Do it. Doesn't do it. All right, they're gonna have to block the Twin Blade to not be dead here. So we get rid of the Skark and Hailkite. We should have swung in with the Healer's Hawk as well. That was a big misplay. Autopay. A Johnny, there we go. Yep, they block. Fairy Guide Mother. Pass the turn. They can't really attack in too aggressively, or else we kill them. The Johnny Strength of the Pride is amazing here, though. Yep, gets another one. Plays it and can still adapt. That is all of them, though. No blocks. Take 8. I want more creatures so that we can gain more here. In fact, now we may just create a Johnny's Pride Mate. They have to block the Twin Blade Paladin. We can gain 5 life. Create another 4/4 that can chump their stuff, I think is just better. And we can still draw a card. So swing in with Healer's Hawk. And maybe Twin Blade Paladin. We gain life 3 different instances here. Draw a card. Conclave Tribunal's pretty good. We'll save it for next turn though. Let's go ahead and draw another one. Gideon Blackblade is really good. Did I just lose by swinging in with too many? I keep doing this. We have 5. No, okay, we're still alive. I do have to block with everything if I swing all in, though. Okay, block here, block here, block here. Down to 3. And opponent scoops it up. All right, that was a little bit terrifying. If they did have removal for Linden, we were dead. So maybe swinging with the Fairy Guide Mother. I did want the Johnny's Pride Mate to be big enough, though, so it was a bit greedy, and it did pay off. Opponent really did not top deck well there in that game. All right, up against the Reaper. Bring it on, the Reaper. Let's do this madness. Man. On the draw, we have 2 turns to try to find 2 mana. And then we're actually in really good shape. I'm going to keep it. You shouldn't typically keep a one land hand. And maybe we shouldn't have either, but when you're on the draw and there's 2 chances to draw 1 more land and that's all you need, it sometimes is worth it. Gotta be kidding me. Oops. Oops. Drop a Johnny. Yeah, and they're gonna be Mardu Knights, it looks like. Maybe something else, we'll see. Alright, Johnny's Pride Mate, pass the turn. We do find out planes now. Let's see if we're still in this game. It might be better just to go ahead and block. Although Gideon giving him lifelink is gonna be pretty good as well. Ew. Oh, yep, we're dead. Okay. Seems pretty good. Oh, Curry Favor. Yep, down to 9. Swing in. We're dead. Okay. Good game. We're just gonna not even block on that one. That's dude, Mardu Knights are insane. That was, I shouldn't have kept that in the first place. That was a really dumb play. But that was just all sorts of insanity. All right, up against Bange. Let's do this madness. All right, there it is. All right, perfect. This is the perfect curve. Oh, like amazing curve, in fact. As long as we can keep the Healer's Hawk alive. I wish we were on the play with this hand. That would be beautimous. All right. The Hawk. That's a healer. Finding land is perfect there. Oh, put that down. All right, ops. Let's see what we're up against. All right, is this the draw? This is the draw deck, okay. Double Pridemate, pretty grand. We may still go for the Gideon's Blackblade to gain more life, just to try to get this one out of Lava Coil range. Okay, ops. Getting 2 Pridemites going, though, is really good as well. Yeah, I think we go for Gideon. Don't get countered. Don't do it. Don't counter it.
I walk a righteous path.
They keep having some sort of response.
Prepare for battle.
Go for Lifelink. I'm thinking it could be a bounce spell, so... Okay, block and shock. All right, that's fine. Maybe giving it indestructible would have been better. Next turn with land, we can hopefully get Gideon's Company. Ooh. Down to 2.
Nothing.
And maybe just like Vigilance with this Healer's Hawk. You can go Pridemate and Dawn of Hope. But Gideon's Company coming down is so good with Lifelink. Let's give this Vigilance.
I will lend you my strength.
Because if we can block and keep Gideon alive as well, it's going to be really powerful. Another Gideon, also not bad. For sure block. Yeah, even though we do have another Gideon, getting this up to a 7/7 quickly is good. Crackling Drake. Okay, draws a card. All right, let's go Pridemate. Pridemate. Give him Lifelink.
I believe in you.
Swing on in there. Just going as aggressive as we can here. Takes it all. Really interesting. We're up to 34 as well. And I mean, it looks like their win condition is dealing damage to us, so... I mean, bad things can still happen. They have bounce in blue, which is really bad for us. They're gonna have to send both these guys at Gideon, I guess, unless they play something. Role reversal. Nice. Now they have to not die to what we have on board. They should have taken a blocker, I think. Role reversal, though, pretty good. But this should just be game. We're also going to... Dawn of Hope. Yeah, good game. I mean, they were still holding up 2 mana and had 2 cards in hand, so like I was going to play that one out just in case. So I want a Dawn of Hope, get a Lifelink, be able to draw some more extra cards. But yeah, we still definitely had the win there. All right, so there you guys have it with Mono White Knight. And, sorry, not Mono White Knights, Lifelink Aggro. I don't know what I'm smoking over here. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.